Welcome to The Soul Show. I am your host, JT, and here on this show, I highlight individuals who embody the 4 pillars of soul. We got style, optimism, leadership, and excellence. Now, before we get into today's episode, this show is sponsored by the On My Soul brand, all right? So make sure you hit that subscribe button below and visit the On My Soul brand website at onmysoulbrand.com for exclusive merchandise and content. We are in Houston, Texas at the Runway Glam by Kira Studios. And with me today is special guest cosmetologist Kira Cornish. Yeah. Kira, how you doing?
I'm good.
Yeah, you're looking good, girl. Yeah, you are shining, you're literally glowing. Thank you for welcoming us into your studio. Now, as I mentioned before, SOUL stands for style, optimism, leadership, and excellence. And I would like for you on today's episode to walk us through how those 4 pillars apply to you. But before we get into that, you mind walking us through your occupation and what all you do in that role?
Well, I am a cosmetologist. I've been doing hair since I was 10 years old. I've been licensed since 2016. I love doing hair. I've done makeup fresh out of beauty school, but I kind of ventured back into doing hair, and I'm here today in 2025, going into 26, still doing hair, and I love it, and I just want to continue to perfect my craft and become greater than I ever thought I was.
Yeah. Now let's get straight into the first pillar, style, and let's run a fit check, all right? But before we get into that, any brands that you hear on this part of the segment of the show are not sponsoring or affiliated with On My Soul, all right? This is not a sponsored segment. This is purely personal style and self-expression. Now, Kira, walk us through this fit that you got on, girl. You are glammed up. Walk me through it. Come on, talk to me.
Me being a hairstylist, I typically wear black a lot just naturally, but I do love black. But yeah, I love a nice pair of leather pants or shorts, something sleek and just plain on a shirt side. I don't really like too many different colors. The shoes, I don't typically wear any type of like open toe heels or shoes like this while I'm working, but for today's purposes, I thought they were cute.
Yeah, you like sparkles and accessorizing a lot?
Yes.
Yeah.
I love gold jewelry. That is my go-to. I will wear silver, but gold.
So now let's get optimistic. All right, what is your number one aspiration in your career and in this industry of cosmetologists and makeup and glam?
I would say just becoming like greater than I thought I could be. You know, like I would love to be doing hair behind the scenes for movie sets, runway shows, like big things. I've done that in Houston already, but to be on the bigger stage would be pretty dope, yeah.
What led you to the industry?
Honestly, I always wanted to be a police officer. Originally,
Really?
I wanted to be like some type of FBI agent and things like that. But me being 10 years old, doing my hair ever since I was 10 years old, you know, my mom was like, well, why you don't go to school to do hair or whatever? Yeah. And I mean, at the time I was going to a community college and I don't know, it just wasn't it for me. And so my mom was like, why you just don't go to beauty school? Like you love doing hair, like you do such a great job with doing other people's hair too, just go do that. And I was like, I don't know, I don't really have patience to do that. And then next thing you know, I'm in beauty school.
Now, is this all in Houston or in another? Yeah, but where are you originally from? Are you from originally?
I'm from New Orleans.
You're from New Orleans?
New Orleans, Louisiana.
So did you move to Houston?
I moved to Houston 2 years after Katrina happened. So I was 15 when I moved to Houston.
Okay. I like how the cards kind of played out for you. Right. Okay, cool. All right, so what is this mister that we got going on right now?
Hydration treatment. So,
it smells really wonderful. Is that what I'm smelling as well?
You're smelling the clarifying shampoo right now.
Oh,
now, this is just a mist going onto the hair to hydrate the hair more. So I just cleansed her hair really good to get all the, guck off of it, all the old product that she had on that, previously. And now I'm going in with a moisturizing shampoo to put that moisture back into her hair.
Yeah, you were educating her about her hair.
Right, right. Letting her know like to come in for at least a trim every 8 to 10 weeks, to keep her curls looking, luscious on the ends and it's not weighing her other part of her hair down.
If you're styling this hair, this beautiful hair of mine, let's say that I had like just a long mane, and I wanted something just, cornrows. How long would that take?
It depends on the type of service. It depends on the client's hair, what they have going on with their natural crown. if it's finer versus it being thicker. It'll take me at least about a good 3 hours. And I would say 3 hours just simply because you're coming in, you're getting a wash, you're getting a blow dry. More than likely, I'm probably gonna recommend a trim if you haven't gotten the trim done.
Why is trimming of edges and ends of hair so important?
Well, length retention, if you want to keep your hair growing. Because if it's a split, it's just gonna keep splitting.
Look, look, you're talking to a guy that really knows very little to nothing about long hair and manes. Now, let's talk leadership. What would you say distinguishes you from the rest of your competition or the industry? Like, is it how fast you do hair, the quality that you provide, or is it the clients, the type of hair that they come to you with? Or you can probably do just about anybody's hair,
I'm
right?
pretty, like I said, I'm pretty acclimated in a lot of areas, but I will let you know whether I can't do something or not. I think that's another thing that makes my clients be a lot more comfortable with coming to me, because I will let them know what I'm strong at and what I'm not strong at. I'm not just gonna be like, girl, yeah, I can do that, and have you out here looking crazy. Not doing that, or just because I want to take your money. This moving like a feather, very light, but the back moving like butter. You know, when a client needs a cut like this, I like to go into 3 different sections, depending on how thick the hair is, of course. But 3 different sections, because that very bottom is gonna more than likely be a lot shorter. So I want to bring everything. If I'm trying to like start off at a good growing out perimeter process, I'm gonna start from the very bottom and bring everything from the top to match that very back piece, basically. So now I'm at the very top, and I bring that part down, and look at that. You see, that's how you know you have to get a trim, because look how fine that is. It's not even thick like the rest of his hair. See that?
Looks fantastic. What's your favorite part about cosmetology?
I like a good transformation. So like this right here, this is gonna satisfy me, because I know you may not love it at first, depending on how seriously close you are with your hair, but that's okay. You gonna love it when it starts to grow back, and you're gonna be like, dang, I'm happy I did get that cut. Look at that bounce. Yeah. That's a fresh cut bounce. Okay.
That is beautiful. That's quality.
It's soft.
That's Runway Glam.
Yes.
It looks full, it looks healthy. The volume, it's literally shimmering. Wow. So now what's next?
Well, I just took down all the pins, and so now I'm just gonna fluff out her hair. I like to put a little hairspray on my hand to help tame the flyaways.
Wow. Phenomenal. Exceptional.
I have us a little.
Okay. Now we're at the last pillar. All right. This is all about excellence. Walk me through your greatest achievement to date. What is your biggest accomplishment in your industry, in your field as a cosmetologist?
I would say working for myself now for the past 5 going on 6 years. That was a big thing for me. I honestly didn't see it at first. It definitely takes time and patience and perfecting your craft to where you can become more comfortable to even step out on faith and to become an entrepreneur, because entrepreneurship is not for the weak. It's really not. But yeah, just being able to see everything, experience all the different things after beauty school. Like, I wanted to start at a blow dry bar specifically because it wasn't so many different things I had to do, knowing I can do a lot of different things, but it was just shampoo styling. And that's all I wanted to do, so I can become more comfortable with my clients and learn how to engage with them back and forth before I had to do major services. So that was a big thing for me. So I'm actually very grateful for that experience. I worked at a couple of different blow dry bars around Houston, and that's what made me also acclimated with other races, you know, and their hair textures and things like that, because I was able to experience different, you know, cultures and races and things like that. So besides my own, you know, background. And from working at blow dry bars, I went from working for blow dry bars to now working at this high-end salon that was like, you know, they had everything there. They had, you know, cuts, color, you know, you had the nails, you had the spa in the back, the waxing.
So were you dealing with like a mean boss then?
How you know? That's so funny.
Well, that's most of the time why people leave and go independent.
Right. And so, but still a great experience. Still, I'm very blessed for that part of my journey, because it was able to show me how people can be when they're up here and they thinking that they're better than the people that's still trying to learn and come up, you know? So I had to leave there, unfortunately, but it was still a great experience. I got a chance to learn at that point how to do the coloring, how to do more cuts and stuff, because remember I told you, working for blow dry bars, it was just shampoo styling. It wasn't coloring, it wasn't cutting, it wasn't adding extensions and things like that. I learned all of that at the high-end salon. So yeah, just working in different parts, like I felt that I had to start in different, you know, baby steps first before I decided to step out on faith and work completely on my own, because it just would have gave me more confidence, and which it did.
Well, thank you, Kira, for walking our audience through how you are on your soul. That is beautiful. And on behalf of the On My Soul brand, I would like to present you a soul pad.
Thank you.
Compliments of the On My Soul brand. Yes.
I'm
Thank you
excited to see
so
what that
much.
is.
Yes, yes, yes. I want to give a huge shout out and thank you to Runway Glam by Kira. How can they follow and support you right now to our viewers?
Well, you can follow me on Instagram at Glam by Kira, and that's all I have for right now.
All right, all right. And then there they can click the links to get to your
click
bookings,
my
right?
links. You can find my bookings on there, and it'll take you to everything that you need to see. But you can also text me on Instagram directly if you have any questions. So.
All right. Well, once again, thank you, Kira. And to our viewers, that's all we got. Peace, love, and prosperity. We'll see you soon.
Bye.
That's all we have for this episode. If you are enjoying this content by On My Soul and The Soul Show, make sure you hit that subscribe button below and visit onmysoulbrand.com for our exclusive merchandise and content. Peace and prosperity. Walk me through these 3 different types of pieces that we have right here.
Okay, so I have my bundles. My bundles, I have, you know, a higher grade of quality hair that you can, you know, purchase from me, or you can get a cheaper grade if you just wanted something quick.
You mind if I touch the hair?
Yes, sure.
Oh, this feels great. This feels like my wife's hair. Wow, this is really
it's
good
really
quality.
nice. It's really nice hair.
Yeah.
And then I have my raw Indian hair, and then I have my tape-in hair. I don't have my K-tip hair up here right now because,
you know, and it's real. This is really unique. You've really feel the different textures and the thickness and the coarseness of the hair. So this is kind of like a hybrid of the thicker curly hair, and this feels moist. This feels very healthy. You know. Now this, you said this was Indian hair?
Raw Indian hair.
Yeah.
Yes,
This is thin, but it feels beautiful. It feels expensive.
Yeah, it's very expensive. It's top-notch quality hair.
And then this is, like I mentioned before, this is kind of like a hybrid of both. Yeah.
What?
Well, in terms of thickness.
Just wait, hold on. What you saying? Hybrid of both?
A hybrid of both, like the quality in terms of like the thickness and how heavy the curly hair feels versus like the fine, but you know, thinness. It kind of has a mixture of both.